Okay, guys, here we go. Back in the game, I was going to do 2 buckets worth of clean out today, and you can see I dug a pretty decent hole. Unfortunately, the temperature dropped to 19 degrees, and the river freaking froze up. So now I can't get any more water. I tried to bring it down here to where there was a waterfall there. Now it's frozen too. The pump will not pull up any water. As you can see, even when I turn it on here, yep. See this should be green right now. We don't have any water flow, so unfortunately, we did get 1 bucket full, and I cleaned out the mats, and I was going to do the second bucket, and that's right when everything froze. Duh. So, basically, I guess what we're going to do is do a 1 bucket clean out for now, and then it's 2:44 in the afternoon, so maybe by the time let's get some warm up by the fire over here. Maybe by the time, let's see, why am I getting gimpy on that? Maybe by the time I get 1 done, it'll be nighttime or the weather will change. I don't know. Oh no, now I can't even get water in this, can I? Shoot, I wish I was gonna fill that other bucket before and I didn't do it. Alright, we are really stuck now. That's not good at all. I can't even do a pan. I can't do any panning either because no water, no pan. Huh. That's a bit of a pickle. See, winter's a real pain in the butt ski. It shouldn't start you in winter. I mean, really, seriously, it should start you in the summer. Or at least in the spring or something. Like, because now we're really stuck here. I'm going to have to go to sleep and waste the day. And I have, as you can see, I got 10 ounces. Wait, if you look at my corner there, I got 10 ounces worth of, these are going to be in my way later. Let's put this over here. Actually, I don't want this on flat. It doesn't matter, there's no water in it. I got 10 ounces worth of nuggets. And if I could do a clean out, I'd show you that the clean outs are, like, not even worth doing. I mean, I shouldn't even bother doing. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just dig up buckets and not bother cleaning them out until we get a wavetail or something. Because I'm serious. If I could show you right now, I'd show you the 1 bucket worth that you would get, and it would not. It would be like maybe an ounce and a half if we're real lucky. But it's really small. We're better off digging, filling up buckets, getting the nuggets as they come, and selling them. So what we'll do right now, so you know we can't do much else, is go to town, melt this gold. God damn it, jerry can. Okay, I hate those prompts. I don't know how to shut them off, but they don't, like if I pick it up again, I won't do it again. It's only on the first time that you pick up these items, but you know, it's kind of a bit annoying. Anyway, when I came back to the game, I was doing a quick playthrough, just to see what the changes. I didn't do them all. I didn't actually get very far before I decided to do a series on this. And I had no trouble with the weather. It was like 39 degrees the whole time. I did all of it. Got through the first phase of the. I'm gonna have to turn. Oh, I can't even hear my truck right now. Let's see. Setting the sound. Machine volume? I guess we'll turn that up a bit. Apply. Back. We want to hear it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so lost my train of thought now. Yeah, I had no problem with the weather. It wasn't this bad. They really should not start you in this kind of, because you're already struggling right now. So it would be best to start you in more warmer and let it build to this colder season. I don't know why it did that. Maybe just luck. Unlucky in my case. Maybe it's a random event. You know, like the weather's gonna drop and you're gonna get snow. Who knows? I don't know how it works now yet with the seasons. Haven't done a full playthrough on those yet, so I'm not sure. So we'll have to see as we go. But we'll cross that bridge. Hopefully it's not days and days of snow, because we're really at a stand. I mean, I guess I can't even do a dry pan with no pump because you still need water. You need water to do the clean out. So you're really stuck, and you definitely are not buying the water, that water pump. That's like $6 grand if I remember right. Oh, we wanted to go to the blacksmith. Let's go to the blacksmith real quick. Oh, we're trying to waste some time. Hopefully I'll get this done. I'll sell this gold and buy some more buckets, and we'll do, like I said, we'll just keep filling buckets. Because I was gonna do a clean out, like I said, and do a quick pan, but it's just not worth it. I'll do one to show you. I'll do one bucket. See, there's a story here. I already know. I could see it. It's under the chair. See it there? But there's 3 actual story. Look at this dirt bike. And I've been saying this since I've been playing this game. I wish we could have this dirt bike. It would be so cool. Like, put a bucket on the back so you could stick parts in it or something and be able to move it around your claim. It would be so fun. But anyway, here's the story thingy right underneath the chair here. And if we hit C, we'll duck down. There you go. Okay, so that's that one. But if you look in your journal, like I was doing before, let's see, journal, and we go to stories, and let me see, Old Arnold's, we got one. Did we get one of Old Arnold's? I don't remember picking one. Oh yeah, we did. We did next to the hog fan area. There's only 2 Arnold's, basically, 2 unlocks, so we need one more. Blacksmith, there's 3 apparently, so 2 more unlocks, which are interesting because I can barely find one. But anyway, let's go here, and we're going to smelt our 10.4. Oh, we're going to do 6 ounces. Oh, money-wise, we don't do 6 ounces. That's right. We don't have enough money because it's going to cost us $622 to do the first. All right, well, let's do that. That leaves us with no money. But it takes a little time. If you'll see, it's like 14 minutes in game time. And now, so now they have this new. Also, they have this new. I forgot to set my alarm again. Oh boy, let me just do that real quick. Okay. They have this new upgrade system where you sell your magnetite to the magnetite factory, and it gives you credits here. I don't know why that says 10. Oh, that's the price. These are more expensive here all the way down. It goes. These unlock as you unlock the first tier, obviously. So time is good, but cost to me would be. I would rather my cost per smelt go down first when I unlock one of these. Once we get 1,058 ounces of magnetite, we're going to lower that cost so that we get. It's less expensive for us to actually have the work done for us. Then we'll do gold loss next. Max is smelting amount increased, so that's kind of one of the same thing as gold loss. Gold loss reduced, smelting amount increased. Seems like the same thing. Anyway, and time is the timer for how long it takes for him to actually do the work. Let's see, 14. Oh, you gotta actually leave the screen, or else it'll sit there while it's frozen. Probably a good idea to shut the truck on. It doesn't really take too long, but what I like to do is look around for the other, somehow the other 2 things that are here somehow, which pretty tough to find. Like I said, they're tough to find sometimes. You run around and hopefully the symbol comes up and you know you're in the area of one, but oh, see, like here's one here. So I'm gonna say, oh, there it is right there. Look. Bam. That's the second one. Okay, and the third one, I really don't know where the hell it is. So unless I get real lucky and stumble on it over here. But this is unless it's across the street somehow. Travel balance point not recommended. Oh, look at those deers over there. That's like a 1, 2, 3, 8-point buck. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So. Where this other piece of paper is beyond me. Actually, you know what? Let me go to my journal real quick. I wish I'd just go to journal with J, but it doesn't. Blacksmith, yep, one more. Now, we're basically waiting for the prompt. There it is. There's a prompt that says your gold bar is ready. Okay, let's grab that. And then you basically just open this and close it, and then boom, there's our bar. Okay, so sadly for us, we didn't have enough money to even smelt the first, so I guess we did need all that $1,000 loan we took, which is fine, whatever. This is really just slowing us down, basically, the snow. And but we can go to the bank, sell this one, and then eventually when you unlock stuff at your tent, you'll be able to do all this. Oh, we already did the hood, right? So I don't have to explain that to you. You'll be able to unlock all this stuff. I mean, like access the bank, access, not the blacksmith, but you can access the bank from your tent, sell bars there, so that's kind of cool. Alright, let's look at the stock, which is pretty good right now. 10 days. Actually, it's the highest it's ever been. Yep, 226, so we're definitely going to sell our gold bar. Which is unfortunate, because it does immediately goes down from here. So now we got 6,900, which is pretty good. Sounds like somebody was talking to us there. Anyway. Alright, so 1,600, so we'll go back to the blacksmith, do the rest of our gold. Well, we have time. We're waiting on the snow anyway, so. I mean, I could go to sleep, but. And we're going to have to, obviously. What am I doing? Going straight here. Actually, yeah, we'll probably be able to. See real quick. Let me just. I am wasting a lot of gas. Should shut off my truck, but. Real quick, let's see what this costs. Okay, so that's 3,300, which we have enough already, but then you would need that bad boy. It's not too expensive. I wonder what the pump, water pump is. 66, yeah, that's kind of expensive, but it has its own pump on it, built in. So I think it's going to behoove us. We're going to buy that relatively quick here. Yeah, pretty soon. It's got 2 outputs, it looks like. And I just don't know if we have to pay for the water. I know we need to buy this soon too. So it's like 10 grand. We want the magnetite separator. This guy here. So these 2 machines are the first things we need to buy. Let's say. So that's 5,000 some change. Alright, and then with all the cars, about 6,000 we'll need. And we got 6,900 now. And we're about to get more. So we'll, seriously, once we melt the rest of this gold, we'll be able to get that our first setup pretty good, I think. At least as far as not having to pan the gold, because panning, I mean, it's cool, but it's just not something you want to keep doing. It's tedious, and I don't know if you lose. I wish there was a way to pan your gold and then take that same amount and stick it through the machine and see if you get a better number. Probably not, but I'm probably dreaming. But alright, so now we have to wait, and you can. That's the good thing when you do the upgrades here. It changes the time; gets dramatically better, so you don't have to stand around waiting and waiting and waiting for this to happen. You know, it'll just happen. So anyway, right. Somehow there's another paper here, and I don't know if I have to look it up online or what is going on here to find this other one, because I've been all around this place. I don't know what the hell it is. Stop leaving my truck. Let's see what we got for gas. Yeah, it's pretty good on gas, so it doesn't. I wish I could set it to auto shut off. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, I have no idea what this other paper is, because you can't go back. Oh, can you? Can you go back behind this building here? That'd be cool. It might be back there somewhere. See, it's got these weird parts where you can't get through, no matter what you do. Like the borders of the game. See? Like you can go like that far in. It's got strange borders, but whatever. It should just all be open. You can just walk through all this. Like, why not? It's built there. It's all there. You can see it. Oh, that's done. Okay, good. Let's grab that and stop farting around here. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have any gold. Why is it? Alright. Stick that in there. Go sell this. See, it's almost. It's damn close to nighttime. I mean, it's only 4:49, so it's not. It's getting kind of dark seemingly. So. I'm definitely not to reset the day, which is too bad, because I would have had I would definitely had 2 buckets worth done already. I'm going to sell gold. Alright, I would have got through 2 buckets worth, and that would have already been 15 ounces on 20 ounces maybe. It should have been a lot better, but what are you gonna do? Sell that. Alright, so now we got 11,000. Now we've definitely got enough money to do this something. I wonder what it's gonna cost for water. I'm curious about that. I wonder if there's maybe there's gotta be a fee. You gotta pay something, I think. Drive here. Okay, let's park up here. I always park past that and all the stuff is... Shut this off. Let's get some equipment. Alright, so... Now they have these new systems that you can't... Like, this will only put out a certain amount of voltage, wattage, basically. So you can't overdo it. It just won't work. So you need to see 450 kilowatts. So each machine uses a certain amount of that you connect to this. So all right, so the generator itself we have, okay, we're going to need, let's get the power situation. We're going to get one of these bad boys, right, and we're going to get a splitter, right, because otherwise if you look on the machine itself here, it only has one yellow output and two blue outputs, but the problem is for the machines that we're going to buy, they take yellow inputs. So if you're running two machines, obviously you need two inputs, so you need a splitter. So we got that. We're going to get, I think we're going to get 3 of these, because I think I'm going to get a work light right now. So we got the splitter, the work light. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now we need a water. We're going to need 2 water. So we're going to need a splitter for water too. Okay, so we're going to grab one of these. This is a water splitter. Right, we're going to grab another one of these because you need it to split. This takes a large inlet, right? Okay. I think we're going to get 2 of these little guys. Right, 2 of those. 2 water splitters. Okay, and then we're going to get this machine here. This is our wave table. See, it uses 150 kilowatts of the 450 we'll have available. And this guy over here, 300 kilowatts. Wow. Well, this got a big magnet in it, electromagnet. So that's probably why it uses so much power. So you can't, you won't be able to draw both of these. Or will you? Yeah, I think you will. It'll just fit, actually. It'll be 450 on this. Okay. So that'll work. Before I had an electric pump on here. One of these guys. And that uses like, but that's kind of expensive. Look at that, $12.61 for that, versus $168. It's an expensive piece of machinery. But anyway, okay. So let me just grab a light back here. Another back here. We gotta grab them. Over here. How much time we got? Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. Grab one of these work lights. This way we can work through the night and not worry too much about it. Seeing that. Alright, what's our total? Bam, 6,200. Not bad at all. That's going to get us to... Oh, wait a minute. You know, we needed a couple more buckets. Let's get 2 more buckets. Yeah. Actually, let's go 3. Oh, you know what? You only have a certain amount of space that you can keep adding. See these storage slots? So, we'll get 2 more, because I think we're full. I mean, you could just go and empty it. See, it only has a certain amount of slots available in the storage area where you're buying things. So you could obviously fill up your truck. Look. See the way they do it? It just goes all the way down. It's kind of silly, but whatever. Let's fill up the truck. Get all this stuff in here. Yeah, I think we're okay with 4 buckets. So. I mean, I don't want to really dig past 4, but like I said, it depends on the nugget. If the nuggets are still flowing, we'll keep digging. Until they stop, then we will stop. Because the nuggets are really, really good. 1 bucket, 1 clean out worth on that machine, and we got 10.5 ounces worth. That's a lot of gold in a pretty short time. It takes, you know, 20 minutes, maybe, real lifetime of digging to get that. It's not bad at all. I mean, you start doing it with the excavator, it takes a good amount of time. So, right now, get it while the getting's good. These machines are a little bit big to stick in here, but I'm gonna go. The only problem is when you do this, you try and throw things around a bit. Grab this bad boy here. You know what's? I could essentially buy the fuel Bowser. I like to call it a Bowser. That's what I used to call it when I was in the army. A fuel Bowser. Those are balancing on there. We could essentially buy that now, but oops, that's not the start key. That is. But I'm not going to do it now. We'll wait. Because we're kind of wasting the trip by not doing it, but I don't know. No, that machine's not going to stay on there. Oh, shoot. I thought they just locked in once you... No. Okay. Alright. Take it easy. Go flying down the street. I'll try again. Usually I don't buy both these machines at the same time. Oh, I need to... You know what? Oh, come on, dude. It gives you a good argument to buy the... Damn it. Good argument for the trailer, but... I don't really find those that useful. I mean, they are useful, but not enough to justify buying them. I don't know. I can usually make it home pretty good like this. I was just gonna say, they must have changed the way this was, because they had it so once you got into your truck, everything was locked in there. It didn't move at all. You were good to go. Just gotta be careful not to knock everything around. See, the way the legs are, it would sink into it would obviously sink past that hose. It wouldn't sit up there like that. And you'd be good to go. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Damn it! If it would lay on its side, we'd be alright, but it's not cooperating with us right now. Because it wants to stand up. Stop knocking everything out. You're gonna make me lose something and be mad. Alright, I'm gonna save. See, back in the old days, they would be stuck in there now. And no matter how you had them sitting, it would just, as soon as you got in your truck, it would be locked in. You could friggin' have these things hanging all over the place. Loading, saving. This gets a little bumpy here. I don't care if it bumps around in the truck. That's fine with me. Yeah, you would never be doing this with a $3,000 machine IRL. That would be friggin' ratcheted in there, boy. I'll tell you what. Plus, you'd be able to pack your truck a little bit better than this. Like the hoses wouldn't be all gimpy. You'd have plenty of room in this truck to fit all three of these. The generator, the friggin'... there we go. Now the temp's back. There we go. Good. So that was only a temporary thing. I'm glad. So that's fine. We'll get all this set up. Oh, man. What happened to my light, dude? Didn't I buy the light? Or maybe there wasn't enough room and I thought I bought it? Oh, man. That's kind of dirty. I might be able to do it in the dark, but the light is a lot nicer. Shoot. Maybe I'll go back and get it. I feel like I'm missing buckets, too. No, we only got 2. Right. Yeah, this sucks, because I like to rip through all this and get there quickly, but what are you going to do? If I do, this thing's just going to go flying out. And I know I guess I'll have to go back to town, that just sucks, because I don't really want to do that. See, the reason I bought I could have skipped over the magnetite thing, but I want to start getting those upgrades as fast as I possibly can. I should just rip through here and let it fall off the truck and not worry about it and come back and get it if it was. Look at it, the wavetable is not even budging. Freaking magnetite. But anyway, what I was saying, I really don't want to go through any of that gold without running it through the magnetite machine first, because I want to start getting magnetite as fast as humanly possible, which actually means I need more buckets than I have. So there's that. We definitely have to go back to get a light and a couple more buckets. But yeah, hang on, dude. Hang on, we're almost there. Hang on. Whatever. Go ahead. See you later. Freaking pain in my ass. I'm all this way. Now you want to fall. Okay. Let's just drop these items here real quick. No, forgot about that. Even though I picked it up before, okay, drop this down for now. I'll fix it later. Get the generator out. Oh my god, that's so annoying, dude. Put this over here. Get a cable. Drop them over here. Hose. I'm not sure we're using that yet. Oh my god, dude. It amazes me sometimes when the changes they make, it's like they don't check what they're doing when they do it. Like, who wants that coming up? Like, if we want to know about it more, we can go and look it up ourselves. We don't need them to. We don't need it to automatically come up like that. I'm gonna stick this over here. This is just a mess for now. Doesn't matter. I just want to go rip back to town, grab a light. You know what, the problem is I'm going to be doing this in the dark. Oh, what are you going to do? Actually, I'm not even going to pick up the magnets. I'll pick up the table on the way back. So the bed will be empty then. I'm really curious if I left the light behind. That would have been a nightmare anyway, trying to fit a light in here. Those things are really derpy. I mean, you think the wave tables or the magnetite table is bad. The lights are far more derpy. Trying to cart those around. Where is my jerry can? I swear it was in the back of this truck. Did I take it out? I hope so. I hope I took it out and didn't lose it somewhere. Turn on the lights, matter of fact. Yeah, that light thing. If you got a bunch of stuff in your truck, it's a pain in the butt ski. We would have never been able to get all the equipment and the light in here and not lose everything. Alright. Done smoking. I can rip it. Although, it's never changed. Since the beginning of this game, when you come around this corner, you hit a freaking load wall. Watch, right when I get... There it is. Loading. Like... It's the biggest load wall. And when you go around the corner to blacksmith, same thing. Load wall. Whatever. And you're ripping through here and you're like, and it just sticks. You get stuck short right there. It's kind of fun. Another load wall. Okay, so let's go over here. Grab this. Yep, I did forget the light. Look at that. What? Goofball. At least I already paid for it. But we need more buckets anyway. Because the magnetite machine needs to have 2 buckets sitting on... I forgot about that. It's 2 buckets basically got to sit underneath it the whole time. Like they can't... They're like part of it. So, yeah, you swap them out. Let me see. I'll just get 4. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. You always need buckets. Yeah, so... Basically, what the hell was I just saying about that? Oh, my tire is sticking up through my well. Oh, no, that was just a weird glitchy thing. Yeah, you best believe if we had vehicle repairs on, we would have already busted this thing going back and forth here. You have to drive really careful. If you smash into things, boom, break a tire. It's a pain. They got it way too loose in the beginning of the game, and I know it's because they want you to get a mechanic worker and upgrade them to full, and then you'll have far less repairs. you know, and he'll do the repair work for you and stuff like that. But in the beginning, when you can't afford any of that stuff, and you damn sure can't afford it, first you got to find a mechanic, which are rare in your worker list. First, you have to unlock that list, which is $10,000 just for that, and then you have to find a mechanic, which takes days. Then you have to upgrade them, which is all those are. I think it's 20,000. Last time I played, it was 20,000 per tier, and there's 3 tiers. So, yeah, good luck doing that in the beginning, and that's when you're going to be doing repairs the most. So right now, if I broke a tire, that's why I turned it off. Because if I broke a tire right now, I'd have to walk back to town, buy a tire, carry it all the way back to the truck, then go back to town, get a jack. You know, I could buy those things preemptively, but it's just the frequency of those things breaking is just too much in the beginning of the game. It's really, it gets annoying. I don't mind doing repairs, but I don't want to do them pretty much every 5 minutes, so I don't. Anyway. Yeah. So... Oh, that's new. I forgot to tell you guys. This, I think it's for winter, where you can store your equipment. It's pretty big in here. You can store equipment in here so it doesn't freeze outside or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to winter, I guess. It'll be good. I'll get this thing. Oh my god, dude! Give me a break. Yep. Right, can you sit in the truck? Can we get over there now? It's a lot more stable now. I think it's because when you have it stacked on top of other things, that's when it gets derpy. Alright, let's turn my lights this way. Alright. We'll leave this running for a minute. We'll try to get this stuff set up quick while it's still light. And then we'll have the lights on. I guess we can just turn this way. The on-off switches over here. Okay. Get the light. Oh my god, dude. Thank god that only showed up. If that showed up every time, oh my god, dude, I'd lose my mind. I'm gonna do something like this, and you'll be surprised on how much this lights up the whole area. You'll see. Okay. So let's get, this is, which one is this? The hose? Yeah, this is the hose thingamabobber. Which probably means I'm going to move that up here. Okay, so we'll stick him right here. Get one of these. I'm going to get one of these on here right away. Because the problem is when if you go around the back, you bump it and it will go flying. So let's tighten up the hose a little bit. I'm not going to reach it in there. God damn it. See how the hose gets all janky? But we want to lock this machine down so it doesn't move around. So we'll just do that, and then we'll come over here and wind this back up and neaten this back up. I'm like kind of anal about my hoses and wires. I like them to be kind of natural looking. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, let's take a bucket, stick that in here. Now I'll lock these in place so they won't, you can bump them and push them all around, which is a pain. 2 of these buckets go in. Alright, and then we need a hose for this guy. Try to do this straight as possible. And then this is on the back too. Let's see how that works. That's not too bad. We'll leave it there. We won't get too anal about it today. Alright, grab this guy. I guess we'll drop him here. Do this on that one. Because if you don't, if you put it on the one next to the plug, which you will eventually, but if you put it on this one right here, then you're constantly like disconnecting this when you're trying to turn it on and off. It's a pain in the butt. So put it on the inside socket if you want. Just things I've learned over the course of playing this game. Like that guy right there. So like I was saying, you only have one yellow outlet on that, so you need a splitter. That right there. The lights are still derpy. If you run into them, they'll fall right over. So I think they're not as bad as... You gotta right click to wind the wire up. They're not as bad as they used to be. They used to be a lot worse. But now... I wish they would just be like locked in place so you can bump into it. No, if you even brush that, it just goes flying. It's a pain in the butt. What is that? I'm gonna remove this thing just so we can get it more in line with our. Let me just leave this around over here for a sec. More in line with our other machines. So when we go to turn stuff on, turn stuff off, it's all in the same area. Yeah, there's my, I just saw my jerry can, so that's good. That's good news. And we'll put this guy right here. And we'll get the out plugged in. Oh. I think it helps if you, like, do some right clicking while you're moving with it. It might keep it more... That was my alarm. Closed my screen on me. That's good. I was just saying. Put that one down there. That's okay. I guess it's okay. Yeah, definitely thawed the lake out. Yeah, see, I tried to get. This was all running water before, and I was like, maybe if I stick it down here, I'll get water, but it didn't happen that way. Let's fill this up. We're gonna do a one-time pan. And we'll do it over here near the fire, which I like to do. We'll do a first bucket pan just to show you guys what I was talking about before. We're gonna actually we're gonna get this jerry can over here. We're gonna need to fill the generator up because it's empty. Well. We did some real derpy shit with this. Like, you gotta sometimes open that up. It's not working. Hello. There's a bug in it. Jerry's can is full. Let's see if it'll fill the. Not that this needs fuel. Okay, that's working. What's wrong with this thing? Let's see. There's a little top on here you can open. Sometimes. Oh, I just had it open. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, what the hell is going on here? Dun, 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 dun. This is a little bit dirty. And it's like sometimes with the wires, it just... Alright. Where were we? Let's get this hose. This is annoying me right now, so I'm not going to deal with it. Let me get the pan and put this over here real quick. We don't need this right now. Get my full buckets. My empty buckets. I'll throw these over here for now. Alright, and we're going to end the video here in a moment. Just because we don't want this to get too long, because then the upload gets too long. Half hour is pretty much. We still use the lights. Alright, there's one more hose I gotta do here. Let me grab this. I just want to get this set up before I close the video out, but it's fine. Alright, so this one we don't need to use the splitter for. I don't know if there's a difference with that, but this one also has a, see, this has a readout too. 17 feet out of, so I guess it'll pump 328 feet maximum. Is the length you can make your hoses, and it'll do 21 gallons per minute, which I haven't reached the cap on that yet, so I don't know how effectual that is, and obviously not going to do nothing right now, but let's grab our full bucket. Bring this, this is going to go over here. Okay, let me end the video here, and we'll get back to you guys on the next video, and we'll get this stuff sorted out, and we'll get things going and figure out what's going on with that. I probably just got to restart my game, and then it'll fix that, because there's nothing wrong with it. So Sometimes the wires, when you connect the wire, it derps things out. So who knows? It's a bug. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. This has been your boy Chief, and this has been episode 2. We'll see you tomorrow with episode 3, and probably 4. I'll probably do 2 episodes a day, and we'll go from there. But thanks for coming by. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you got any comments. If my keyboard's too loud, just let me know. I know it's kind of annoying. I'm still working on the sound volume with the game, and so you can hear me well, and the game's not too overbearing as far as that goes. And anyway, if you like what you see, want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate that, and at least give me a thumbs up or a like or whatever you want to do, and leave me a comment. All that stuff helps me out, helps grow my channel, which makes me want to do this more and more. So appreciate you guys coming by. See you in the next video, and have a good one. Your boy Chief is out.